Hey guys, what is going on? Hayden here, and I want to talk to you guys about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because I've been doing a bit of thinking lately. And do you guys remember the Chinese leak from the summer of last year where the final starter evolutions, Decidueye, Incineroar, and Primarina totally leaked? Like concept art totally leaked, and it was totally real, and there were actually some details in there that were real about the game itself. Separate from the starters. We got Alolan Rattata confirmed. We got some of the new Pokemon, at least their inspirations for their designs. We got those confirmed. Bunch of different stuff. This leak is very credible, but there were some things in this leak that didn't end up being true. Well, based on what Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are going out to be, and that is a alternate take on Sun and Moon, I think this leak may still hold some credibility. Now, I will warn you guys, there could be potential spoilers in here about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. This leak is, of course, from last summer, but you'll see where I'm getting into, where this still may contain new information. So again, you've been warned, there might be some leaked stuff in here. So, let's get into this. So, of course, again, this is old stuff, but we saw a concept art for Incineroar, for Decidueye, so Decidueye, Incineroar, and Primarina, and of course that all came true. But here's what we do know came true. There will be no traditional gyms and no Pokemon League in Alola. Your goal is actually to create one. After you do, an Elite Four will appear, which are the leaders of each island. This, of course, came true for the most part. There was one original Elite Four member, and then I think one of the trial captains was the Elite Four, but you did create your own Elite Four. The final starter evolutions will be an Archer, Decidueye, a Wrestler, Incineroar, and a Siren, Primarina. The Diamond Stones will be collectible throughout the region and act similarly to Mega Stones, but not exactly. And this is true. You collect them throughout the region, whether it's through trials, grand trials, or I got stuff popping up. Trials, grand trials, or you can sometimes find them. Or sometimes people will give you Z crystals. And of course, they work similarly to Mega Stones in the sense that you can only use one per battle. You can only use them in battle. But they aren't Mega Evolutions, but rather attacks, so they function similarly. There are new Pokemon based on a Dolphin, Sea Cucumber, Snowman, Mushroom, and Rugby Monkey. So, I'll explain what these are. Rugby Monkey was Passimian. The Mushroom was Morlul. The Snowman, I'm pretty sure it was Crabominable because, Abominable Snowman, he's the only ice type we got. The Sea Cucumber was Pyukumuku, and the Dolphin, I think, is Wishy-Washy. That's the only one that's coming to my mind after looking at all the Sun and Moon Pokemon. That's the only one I could see relevant to a Dolphin. But regardless, I can see where they might get that. Dolphin wouldn't be the first thing that I call Wishy-Washy. I would almost say like a shark. But I can see where that resemblance is coming from. Rockruff's evolution is a werewolf. This is true. It is, if you play in Pokemon Moon, it is a werewolf. Marshadow is another copyrighted Pokemon name. It has a very unique type combo. Again, Marshadow, totally true. Except it's spelled Machado here, but I can overlook that. Now, above are some things that we thought were deconfirmed based on what this person knew about the game. So, the anime's Ash Greninja will appear in the game. This actually ended up coming true. Alolan, Rattata, and Raticate are dark types. I think they're actually dark normal, but again, that is true. Alolan Butterfree is bug and psychic. We did not see that. I'll get to all this in a sec. I'll go over this. I'm just going to tell you what this says. Alolan Abracadabra, and Alakazam are fighting types. Alolan Nidoking and Nidoqueen are poison fighting. Alolan Growlithe and Arcanine are water. Alolan Doduo and Dodrio are fighting and flying, and the previous versions of Pokemon which have taken on new forms will only be accessible by bringing them in from older games. Furfrou will get new styles. There will be a new cat Pokemon. There's a new cat Pokemon that varies in type and appearance based on breeding. There is a new Snowman Pokemon line with 2 stages, and it is Ice Ghost. We didn't see that. And not to get your hopes up, but there may be 2 final evolutions for each starter. Now, there's a lot to go over there. So, Ash Greninja did, yes, appear in the games. You get it in the demo version and then transfer it over to your full game. Alolan, Rattata, and Raticate, they were in the game. Everything else here, though, we did not see in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I have some thoughts about that. What if all of these ideas were meant to be included in Pokemon Sun and Moon, but as they were getting closer to Sun and Moon's release, they're like, look, we don't have time to put all this in the game, let's cut it, and maybe we'll use it in the future. Or, what I think is the more likely option, what if they were already thinking about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, an alternate take on the Alola region, and thought, well, we'll have to put in some new stuff in there. For example, you can find regular Growlithe in Pokemon Sun and Moon near the start. But what if in this alternate take on Pokemon Sun and Moon, you can get the Water-type Growlithe, like is listed here? Or the Fighting Flying Dodrio, or the Fighting Alakazam, because you can also find Abra in the game. Now you can get a Fighting-type Abra in this game. The one that excites me the most, though, is starter evolutions. Could we be getting alternate evolutionary lines for the starters? We already saw that Rowlet, Litten, and Popplio are in fact in Pokemon Sun and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. We saw that in the trailer. But what if their evolution lines aren't the same? What if maybe their final evolution is completely different, or at least a different type? What if it's a different type combination? Like, could that really be happening? Could that be a new thing for Pokemon Sun and Moon? Or for Pokemon in general? Like, Pokemon Sun and Moon really did do some new things, some exciting things. It kind of reinvented the franchise. What if we could be getting starter evolutions with alternate, evolutionary lines? Like, and we could be getting new Pokemon too. It says there is a Snowman Pokemon line with 2 stages and it is Ice Ghost. We never saw anything like that. The only new Ice Pokemon we got was Crabominable. And again, we did get Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales, and then Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash, but they are based on first generation Pokemon. Oh my god, stuff's gotta stop popping up on my computer. But yeah, the only new Ice type, true new Ice type we got was Crabominable. So, I'm pretty sure anyway. That is something that didn't appear in the game. Furfrou getting new styles, we didn't see that. And again, fashion is still part of the Alola region. You could still customize your character. But we didn't see anything about Furfrou. That wouldn't surprise me, getting new Furfrou styles. This is a lot to go over. Alolan Butterfree, Bug and Psychic? That would be so cool. I don't think we have a Bug and Psychic type yet. But that would make a lot of sense because Butterfree, he learns Confusion, he learns Psybeam. I would love to see a Bug Psychic Butterfree. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Could this still be coming to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Again, an alternate take on Sun and Moon. Could we be seeing some alternate Pokemon, some alternate features in the game? Let me know what you guys think about all this. I will leave a link to this in the description down below. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter for more on Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Alright, peace out guys. Bye.